the news tonight, Governor Dauda Lawal sue for mutual respect among followers of different faiths in Zamfara State. Youth Assembly of Nigeria advocates for establishment of Youth Development Commission in Zamfara. Plus, NTA Gusau organizes in-house training for reporters on-air personalities. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to NTA Gusau. Today, 13th Jumada Awal 1447, after the hijrah of Prophet Muhammad from Mecca to Medina, which is equivalent to 4th November 2025. With me, Ilyas Alao, is the full detail of the news. Zamfara State Governor Dauda Lawal has called on Muslims and Christians in the state to continue to live together in peace and harmony, urging mutual respect and appreciation of the differences that exist between the two faiths. The governor made the call when he received the leadership of the Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, and heads of various Christian denominations who paid him an appreciation visit at the government house, Gusau. Correspondent Jamilu Ibrahim has more.
The Muslims and Christians in Zamfara State have been living peacefully with one another, with no record of any religious violence in the state over the years. The trend has been further consolidated by Governor Dauda Lawal's recent amicable resolution of a long-standing land dispute between some Christians and Muslims in Tudwada ward of Gusau local government area. This is a delegation of some of the affected communities led by Chairman Christian Association of Nigeria Zamfara State Chapter on an appreciation visit to Governor Dauda Lawal at the government house Gusau. The governor commended the CAN chairman, Evangelist Jibril Afolabi, and other Christian leaders in the state for the visit, describing it as a demonstration of unity and goodwill. He reiterated his administration's commitment to ensuring the welfare and comfort of all residents, irrespective of their differences. The governor enjoined the residents to embrace peace and tolerance, noting that God allows the two faiths to coexist for a divine purpose.
As far as we're concerned, we're for everyone. Like I said, as a leader, everything that is Zamfara is on my head. So, and I have to be fair to everyone, because I will also be accountable before God, whatever I do. So be rest assured, you're part of us.
Earlier, the CAN chairman Zamfara State Chapter, Evangelist Jibril Afolabi, and the state pastor of the Living Faith Church, Pastor Umaru Emmanuel, described the governor as a worthy father who welcomes everyone without discrimination. They commended the governor for his fairness and wisdom in resolving the more than 2 decades-long land dispute by purchasing the land for the construction of public schools that will serve both Muslims and Christians.
It makes me a great joy and happiness to appreciate you. We are very, very, very happy to have you. I wish the government could have changed the constitution to make you spend another 8 years.
Highlight of the visit was the presentation of Ambassador of Peace Award to Governor Dauda Lawal by the CAN leadership in recognition of his efforts towards promoting religious harmony in Zamfara State. In Gusau, Jamilu Ibrahim, NTA News.
The Youth Assembly of Nigeria, Zamfara State Chapter, has advocated for the establishment of the State Youth Development Commission. This forms part of the resolution reached by the Assembly at its 4th plenary session held in Gusau. Once again, Jamil Ibrahim has more on this report.
Youth Assembly of Nigeria is a youth-led platform dedicated to providing a voice for the productive Nigerian youths by promoting good governance, the welfare of its members, and the principles of freedom, equality, and justice. This is the 4th plenary session of the Assembly, Zamfara State Chapter, presided over by its Speaker, the Right Honorable Ishaq Idris Maikwai. Some topical issues related to the youth development and the socio-economic prosperity of Zamfara State were extensively deliberated by the members. Leader of the House, Salihu Ibrahim Dauran, who read 6 notices of motion on the order of the day, also presented a motion on the urgent need to address the lingering spate of killings and kidnappings bedeviling Zamfara State.
This assembly should call on both the federal and Zamfara State government to take immediate and decisive measures to restore peace and order in all affected communities.
The assembly also deliberated on a motion calling on Zamfara State government to establish the Youth Development Commission.
Those who are against this motion say the ayes have it.
Other motions deliberated by the Youth Assembly harp on the issue of scholarship and that of the lingering case of sponsored Zamfara State students in Cyprus. The members, however, commended Governor Dauda Lawal for the payment of backlog of WAEC and NECO examination fees for public school students and the gratuity arrears for the retired civil servants in the state.
These rituals collectively underscore the government's commitment to social justice, equity, and sustainable development in Zamfara State.
The session was attended by some dignitaries, including the representative of the State Commissioner for Youth and Sports and the Registrar of the Federal University Gusau, Hajia Nafisa Baro Suleiman, who was also honored by the Assembly. In Gusau, Jamilu Ibrahim, NTA News.
President Ahmed Bola Tinubu's conditional cash transfer program has been described as the most beneficial to various sectors in the lives of average Nigerians. Some beneficiaries made the commendation after receiving their cash in Gusau Local Government Center. Correspondent Mashakur Musa reports that since the inception of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, a series of economic reforms have been implemented to stabilize Nigeria's economy, among which is disbursement of 75,000 naira cash to some selected vulnerable across the country. The federal government introduced it as a palliative to cushion the impact of fuel subsidy removal, while in Gusau, the cash transfer program helped significantly in reducing hardship among the poor and vulnerable. Some beneficiaries who were full of joy expressed excitement and appreciation and prayed for the success of the federal government. They called for the upgrade in the method implemented by the contracting companies on cards withdrawal. The program is expected to reduce the hardship being experienced by the masses across the country. Professional and proper handling of microphone during presentation has been described as crucial and fundamental to effective delivery in broadcasting. The General Manager of NTA Gusau, Zainab Said Abdel Nasser, stated this in a presentation during an in-house training organized for on-air personalities and reporters of the station. The report.
The one-day capacity building training organized for NTA Gusau news presenters focus on proper microphone handling techniques for better audience engagement, pronunciation, voice projection, and control, as well as ways of developing confidence before the camera and the microphone. In her presentation, the General Manager of NTA Gusau and veteran broadcaster Zainab Said Abdul Nasir provided participants with practical techniques on effective microphones use and emphasized the need for presenters to always maintain professionalism and higher broadcast standard during the presentation.
We should avoid rustling our papers, shuffling papers on the table while we do presentation. You're supposed to lift your paper a bit, put it to your right, instead of moving one paper, moving the top paper over the others.
The General Manager also underscores the importance of mastering proper pronunciation to ensure clarity and accuracy in news delivery.
Some of us have loud voices, but we need to understand you are supposed to project, not shout. Those that have a bit lower voices, that they also need to project their voices, but not shout.
The head of news department NTA Gusau, Zarau Musa, among other participants, expressed appreciation to the General Manager for organizing the training, describing it as both timely and impactful.
Inshallah, we continue to knock your door for all this so that we learn more and more from our profession.
The training is expected to continue with other aspects of the journalism profession as part of efforts to strengthen staff confidence and enhance professionalism in Gusau. Bello Sani Maradun, NTA News.
Welcome back. Now the news continue. Draws of the Confederation of African Football CAF 2025-2026 Champions League has been conducted with a ceremony which took place at Johannesburg, South Africa. This is as Aliou Zubairu of Flying Eagles is appointed as new coach of Telecom SC of Egypt, having signed a 2-year deal with the Egyptian Second Division League side. Our sport correspondent reports that Nigerian giants River United has been drawn in a group of A at the 2025-2026 CAF Champions League draws. The club will play alongside Pyramids, RS Berkane and Power Dynamos. Rivers United is the only club that represented Nigeria on the continent this season after Remo Stars, Ibia Warriors and Kwara United exited the competition in the preliminary round. Meanwhile, Nigerian Flying Eagles coach Aliou Zubairu has been appointed as the new coach of Egyptian Second Division League side Telecom Egypt SC. Zubairu, who recently led the Nigerian team to the FIFA Under-20 World Cup in Chile, was unveiled by the Egyptian side on a 2-year deal. The appointment comes from a solid coaching credential and Aliou's track records of leading Kwara United youth team in his hometown of Ilori to handling the national under-20 team and promoting 2 different teams, namely Gombe United El Kanemi Warriors, to the top flight in Nigeria. In the meantime, CAF has officially announced that the 2025 CAF Award ceremony will be hosted by Morocco on November 19, 2025. During the ceremony, prestigious award will be awarded to some players who perform extraordinary in the 2024-2025 season. With this report of sport, we come to the end of our news tonight. Do have a lovely night. Bye for now.